Hey everyone, Christian here. I am here with another cocktail video, and today I'm going to be using the Death & Co. Bartender's Choice box to make a cocktail from the cards within this box. So the way it works is they have these roots cards, which are a cocktail base you start with. So like martini, old fashioned, like a type of cocktail. And then you've got all these other cards here that I'll take you over to see. You've got spirits and citrus, sweetener, liqueur, and we're going to use those cards to come up with a cocktail. So let's see how it goes. I'm going to pull the cards now at random, shuffle them up, and let's make a cocktail. So I'll start with the roots cards. Roots. I am shuffling them up. You can see I'm not looking at them, so let's see what we get. I can't read that, but you can probably. Sidecar. Okay, so a sidecar tells you what it is. 1.5 ounces of spirit, 3/4 ounce of liqueur, 1/2 to 3/4 an ounce of citrus juice. Okay, so you can make a sidecar with anything. Garnish options, a citrus wedge, crescent wheel. Okay, so it walks you through how to do it. Shake all the ingredients with ice, then strain into a chilled coupe. Okay, so let's pick a spirit. This is fun. All right, I got my spirits here. I am shaking them up. What are we making a sidecar with? Vodka. I like vodka. All right, so we're doing sidecar, vodka. Now what do we need? Liqueur. All right, let's see. Got our liqueurs here. This is fun. This could be like a fun party game if you have people over. You're just hanging out, want to try a new cocktail. It's pretty cool. First time using these, so. All right, we got our liqueur here. What do we got? Floral liqueur. Okay, so that could be like a lavender or like an elderflower. Sweet. Okay. So we've got a sidecar, vodka, floral liqueur, and citrus juice now. Now we need citrus, so let's see. I don't know how many citruses we really have. I think we've got some orange, lime, but let's see what we pull. Grapefruit. I don't know if we have grapefruit, but I'll check and see. All right, so we pulled sidecar, vodka, floral liqueur, grapefruit. All right, let's get to making. Okay, so I've got some of my preparation here. I've got my tools, my shaking glass, my strainers. Got my jigger. My grapefruit's ready. And I've got a little garnish for afterwards. I picked out my vodka. I went with Belvedere. I feel like vodka is a very personal preference choice. Like what you always drink is what you always go to. I'm a Belvedere guy. Maybe it's the Polish in me, but I love a Belvedere. And then for my floral liqueur, I'm going with Saint Germain, which is an elderflower liqueur. You can find this pretty much everywhere now. It's been like, it was a huge fad thing for like maybe 5 years ago. It was like humongous. You don't see it as much as like the hot liqueur around anymore, but I still love it. It gives a nice sweetness, a little bit of the floral note, kind of like a vanilla-y, kind of almost syrupy texture. So it gives it the flavor, but also changes the viscosity of the cocktail a little bit. So I really like using this as a mixer. And then I've got my coupe glass in the freezer, and let's start making. Go grab some ice. All right. So I'm going to use this as it is right off the card. So they're saying 1.5 ounces of spirit, so that's 1.5 of vodka. We're going to go 1/2 to 3/4 ounce of citrus juice. Let's see if I could get this right in here. It's always good if you miss triceps, squeeze some juice. Tricep? Is that tricep? Bicep? Forearm? Whatever that is. You can see I don't go to the gym much. This is my workout for the day. Got the juice out of the grapefruit. Pour that in. I'll be honest, this is the first time I've ever made a sidecar. Never ordered a sidecar. I know I've heard sidecar, the word sidecar. But, all right, so now we've got 1.5 ounces vodka. Just kind of eyeballing this, but, oh. And then we've got 1¾ to 1 ounce of liqueur. All right. We got that all in. Actually, I don't need a stirring spoon. Shake it out. Get it nice and cold. Certainly is cold. Grab my coupe out of the freezer. Here you have the coupe glass, nice and frozen. All right, give it a quick shake. Oh my gosh. They get so cold and then they stick together. All right, they said double strain, so we will double strain. Nice. There's nothing like a really ice cold vodka cocktail. All right. There we go. Poured. Got our little grapefruit peel here. Lay that right across the top. There we have it, the sidecar from the Death & Co. Bartender's Choice card package. All right, let's give this a try. It smells delicious. Oh yeah, that's a crowd-pleasing cocktail. I think you could balance it how you like, if you like more vodka forward or like someone that wants something a little sweeter. I would serve this to anyone that's like, I don't know what I want. You want a martini of some sort? I could do a sidecar. The elderflower comes through. The nice clean Belvedere vodka, no extra flavors that you don't want in there. And then the grapefruit was perfect. I think I got lucky with the card pull. Cheers. Let me know in the comments if you have tried the Death & Co. Bartender's Choice box, and if you've ever been to Death & Co., and if you have a sidecar recipe that's your favorite. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.